Okay, so now everyone, welcome back to your second section. And today you are going to study about the superlative adjective. Okay, so turn your book on page 107. So you see here the table here about the rules of forming superlative adjective. So there are some basic rule that you have to remember here, like most adjective we just add est, like small to smallest. So um like adjective that end with letter e, we don't need to add more e, we just add es, that enough. So like the word nice to nicest. Some adjective that is finished by letter y. So when you want to change it to the superlative adjective, you have to change y to letter I first, and then you add est. Okay, or you can say that delete y, add iest, like happy to happiest. Most of the three adjective or more syllable, we use the word more or most. Okay, in comparative adjective we use more, like handsome, more handsome. And in the superlative adjective we use like most handsome or most beautiful. Okay, but therefore some adjective they have their own irregular, like the word good change to best and bad change to worst. So at that before the superlative adjective, so the form is that subject plus like to be plus with the, okay, adjective with est, okay, with es or ies, or long adjective or long syllable adjective we use most. Okay, example like the smallest, the nicest, the happiest, the most beautiful, the best, and the worst. To to further understand, teacher would like to show you here. Okay, we have some the comparative form and the superlative form. And you see here like in the adjective they have divided into three different degree. So positive form, comparison form, and superlative form. Okay, like the word difficult, more difficult, and most difficult. This is for long syllable adjective. Okay. Here's some more about the irregular adjective that you see here, like good. Okay, the positive form, and the comparative form better, and superlative form best. Bad or ill can be worse and worst. Little can be less and least. Little as well, if we refer to the size, can be smaller and smallest. Much and many we change to more and most. And far for place or times we call it further or furthest. And far here for place with farthest and farthest. Between the different spelling is letter U and letter A. Okay, and late can be later, latest. And if later for order, we can put like double T, like later and last. If we refer to the time, just later and latest. Okay, some adjective you have to remember as well, like the word near. If we talk about the place, like nearest and nearest. But near, we talk about the order, can be nearest and next. Old could be oldest and oldest. If we refer to the people, can be like either and eldest. So this is some extra, the adjective, the definition. So this is another form that you can see here, like clean, cleaner, and the cleanness. Just two syllable adjective that end. Okay, like cleaner. Okay. Let's go back to our slide again, everyone, and we gonna do some practice here. So, can you see here like write the correct forms of each adjective? So we have like mountain, Everest is the highest mountain in the world. So what about the Nile is long rivers in the world? So when we use the superlative adjective, mean we use the highest degree, okay, uncomparable degree. So we can say like mountain, Everest is the highest because of based on report. It just this is the highest mountain. And in Cambodia we have the highest mountain, also like Aura mountain, the highest one in Cambodia. Okay, so number 2, what are you going to use here? The Nile is the longest, the most longest, the more longest, or which one do you choose here? So the answer is the longest rivers in the world. Okay, Tina is girl in my class. She always smile and help the other. So number 3, the nicest. Number 4, Kevin is one is the noisiest. So noisy here we change letter Y to IEST. Okay, and number 5, bad, we use the baddest. No, number 5 we use the worst. Okay, so let's check circle the correct form of each adjective. So we have number 1 to number 5 here. The first one already answer for you, like tallest and tallest. And number 2, warmest and warmest. Number 3, more difficult, most difficult. And number 4, the like more exciting and the most exciting. And number 5, the best and better student in the school. So you have to decide carefully about the comparative adjective and the superlative adjective here. Okay, remember, if the comparative adjective is used by than and the adjective finished by eo or more, right? And the superlative adjective finished by est, st, or they don't use the word than, but they use the word the. Okay, so let's take for the first one and go to the second one, warmest or warmest. So the second one, Hawaii is much warmer than Seoul, right? And number 3, the project is more difficult or most difficult than, we use more difficult than the last one. I think New York is the most exciting or more exciting. If we use more exciting, we don't have the word than. Okay, so we use the most exciting cities in the US. And number 5, his teacher says that he is the smartest, the best, or the better. He is the best student in the school, not the better student in the school, because I use the superlative adjective here. Okay. Okay, again, everyone, be careful with you are changing the form with the superlative adjective and comparative adjective. In the the comparative adjective, they use eo or change y to ieo and then put with than. But in superlative adjective, they form with the and not following by than. Okay, so now it comes to the end of your lesson today, and see you again on Monday. Thank you very much, everyone. Goodbye.